of moments, and it is heavy rain. It does not dampen the atmosphere, the turnout here is good, the noise is very good, it remains colourful, but it could be a problem for the players because the pitch might very quickly turn heavy. We'll see as it all plays out over the next couple of hours here. Well, this really is a great venue. It adds so much character to every game it stages. This is the lineup we've been given. How do you read it, Jim?
Well, what I like about this system, Peter, is the way in which both central midfielders have to work in tandem. If one opts to go forward, the other sits, and when one moves either side to snuff out an attack, the other will hold the central ground. Communication is obviously vital to make it a success, but this team knows what it's doing, and I think we're going to see that reflected.
So it's away we go then. So in 90 minutes we will be at exactly the halfway point of this season. Well read, he's sorted that out. Gets it upfield. Just brushed off the ball there. He's got through. Not the worst cross in the world, but still room for improvement. Forward it goes. Chipped through. He's made certain that won't get through. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Keeper's got good distance on that. Aimed long and direct. Tries lifting it over. Up to meet it! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough.
I think he deserves credit for getting something away, given that he had to contend with a double dose of closing down.
Played into space out wide. Tries to get it forward quickly. Brought forward. What does he try from here? Forward it goes. Seems now to be all about width.
Well, when you have the personnel to create in wide areas, then they need to see as much of the ball as possible.
It's good distance on it. Oh, great ball! And the finish! Goal! And right on half-time, that is telling. Deflection may or may not have made a difference. Little matter, it is his. We've reached half-time. Well, there we are, off they go for half-time. The breakthrough did indeed come in the first half, but there has only been that one goal. It is very, very tight.
Not the most convincing of displays. They could certainly do much better than this. They'll want to keep things simple, build up their confidence and not rush into mistakes.
start of another 45 minutes.
Well, I'm sure the manager's talked the talk, and now it's time for these players to walk the walk and deliver a rousing response to a rousing team talk.
Over to the left, he's got away. Referee's given a throw. Referee's had a good look and given a corner. Tries a header! Went with his head but couldn't steer it in. Cuts it out. A real chance to break.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
Well, hit and hope is just about the sum of it, isn't it, Jim?
Spot on, Peter.
Goes long. Lovely bit of skill there. A chance to play it in. Header! Oh, he couldn't get the direction he needed.
I have to commend the wing play, but I have to condemn the defending. They've got to stop the cross.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. So we have a double substitution going on here. That's sprayed out wide, back into the middle. The shot's on! And in it goes! And that should do it! Within sight of the finish line.
Well, those two have a lovely understanding, and they executed the 1-2 impeccably to set up the goal.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
Well, the instruction from the manager would have been, go on and make yourself a nuisance and see if you can snatch a goal. Mission accomplished.
Dinamo Moscow get themselves a 2-goal cushion.
This defence is wary about opposition pace.
So they're just not getting too tight.
Yeah, they know that if they step up, their keeper could get a whole lot busier. Well, decisiveness has deserted them, Peter. They need precision, and it's sadly absent.
And it's got through. Diving header! They've scored! Drama at the death! Is there time for one more twist? Oh, super header, wonderfully acrobatic.
He had a choice of trying to volley that or get his head to it, and I'm pleased to say he took the right option. That's a great goal.
We have got ourselves a game here. And the referee brings it to a close. Well, that does not help. Interpret the performance as you will, but the key truth is that they lost. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
It can be difficult at times playing in front of your own fans if you're not living up to the expectations, and I think with confidence looking a little fragile at the moment, they were playing not to lose more than trying to win, and I think everything was just a letdown because of that.
Well, thanks for your company, Jim, and a very good